of the things that I showed the students today and that I talk about a lot in my public work is that people think that they'll be happy if they're successful. The truth is they'll be successful if they're happy, and happiness, therefore, is a core competency of successful leaders.
Professor Arthur Brooks, he's absolutely stunning. It's amazing. And in all of the attendances I've had at Timoney events, there have been the predominantly either IESE or Harvard Business School professors, and they're in their own league. It's kept really simple, accessible, practical, and we're given really key takeaways, which is really helpful and I suppose makes it worthwhile taking work time out.
The significance of the Arthur Brooke type speakers is the wisdom they draw on. And you think about your own leadership and say, yeah, I could do that. I could buy into it. The second part of it is the way he explains phases of your life and connecting with those phases and preparing for the next phase.
Masterclasses are a great way to keep your learning up. For me, doing the ALP program back in 2016, it's a great way to come along and meet up with my fellow alumni and to continue to learn.
I would have to travel to the States or to Europe to see this speaker and spend a lot more money, number one. But number two, hearing it here in Clickett Castle, it makes it a lot more relevant to me. I can also discuss that content with other peers over lunch or the coffee breaks. So having these global expert speakers is amazing because it gives me that access. But I can take away a lot of practical things that I can apply to my business and to my life.
Coming away, taking yourself out of your day-to-day business environment and reconnecting with your colleagues from your alumni class. Also getting exposed to lectures like the one we had this morning and different concepts that you wouldn't necessarily encounter in your day-to-day working life.
I took part in the 2019 ALP. And I find coming back to the Masterclasses was a really good opportunity just to meet up with those I did the course with, but also it's a great opportunity to meet others from other years and you really meet a wide perspective of people. I'm always really busy in work and you always think, oh, I'm not going to come to these classes, I'd have too much on, but you never regret it and you always believe that you've got something out of it. Every time you go home you think, oh, I'm glad I came.
Expertise that comes through in the Masterclass is incredible. Rarely I've come away from Masterclass without one little nugget of information that I can apply in either life or business life. So to me, they're vital.
One of the things that everybody thinks that's a misperception is that if they're successful, then life will be automatically better. And the truth is that hard-charging strivers and extremely hard workers, they can and they do a lot. I mean, thank goodness that hard work does lead to success, but it doesn't always lead to happiness. So one of the things that I talk about is to make sure that they balance a portfolio of their happiness, not just work. Work is good, work is key, but they need a more balanced life portfolio that includes their faith or philosophy, whether it's traditional or non-traditional, not to over-index just on the human striving, but to be thinking about the love relationships in their life as well. If business people do that, they will be more successful in business, but most importantly, they'll be more successful in life.